Just had dinner, man. Had some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do chicken right. It was good, man. And I thought to myself, man, sitting down, I thought to myself, like, damn, being average, it ain't cool no more in America, man. So if you're an average man in America, things are not looking good for you, man. You see? It used to be cool to be average. It used to be cool to be an average man, It used to be cool to have an average car. It used to be cool to just do average in life, man. But nowadays, man, average ain't good enough. And as the human race keeps getting more advanced, as the human race keeps getting more intelligent, as the human race keeps getting more and more sophisticated, with technology, nowadays, average is not cutting it, man. If you're trying to be average, use a sitting duck. Your goose is cooked. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta strive to be above average, or you ain't gonna survive, man. You and your genetics ain't gonna survive out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, back in the 80s, 90s, it was okay to be average. You know, nowadays, they want you to be above average, bro. They want you to perform way above average. It's like the NBA draft or the NFL draft. The average players, they ain't gonna make the cut, man. It's the guys who are above average. They gonna make the cut. And even if the average guys make it to the NBA, they're gonna be bench warmers, man. They're gonna be sitting on the bench half of the time or most of the time. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. It's either you get above average or your boat gonna sink, man. Your boat gonna sink. Doing a whole lot of average, it don't cut it here in America, bro. Almost ain't good enough. You know, almost winning a championship ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Almost making a basket ain't good enough. Almost making a touchdown ain't good enough. You have to win. You see what I'm saying? You know, you have to win. You have to make that shot. You know, you have to fucking win. If we don't, then you suffer, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. You have to win. And let me tell you something, bro. Being broke, for me, it's the worst thing ever, bro. It's the worst thing in the world to be broke. To be alone, to not have money, to not have a nice car and a nice big house. That's the worst thing ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? To not have freedom, to not be able to do whatever you want to do in life. You see what I'm saying? Money is it's a problem solver, man. Whatever problems you got here in America, in the dating market, money is the only thing that will solve it. A lot of guys ain't getting laid. There's a lot of guys, they ain't getting pussy on a regular basis. They ain't getting women paying attention to them. You see what I'm saying? Okay, I'm back. So yeah, you gotta be above average and you gotta work to do so. Even some of you passport bros, bruh, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, it's gonna take a lot of money to move overseas. If you ain't got stability, you will you will make it back. You know, you will be back here in the Matrix before you can say, I'm back in the Matrix. Think about Chocolate Man in Thailand. He having a hard time staying in that country long term because his money is not straight. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, back in the day, I'm going to be honest, bruh. At one point, I supported the passport bro movement at one point, but not anymore. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to move overseas, you got to be at least financially set, meaning that you got to have strings of income coming in without you working for it, bro. If you really want to be a real passport bro, you got to have money coming in without you working for it. And you got to have stability. No, you can't become a real true passport bro if you don't have stability. No, you can't become a real true passport bro if you don't have steady income coming in without you working for it. What's up with it, Jamie? What's up with it? Jamie in the house. What's up with it? What's up with it, Colbert? How you doing? This guy coming in here, Keffin Mackin. This motherfucker's about look at this big dummy. Okay, I'm not a dummy, but I know it's gonna take a whole lot to move overseas and set up shop. Passport bros are not gonna be successful over there if you don't have stability, bro. I'm telling you. A lot of you passport bros, you think that having a job is gonna help you move overseas. No, it's not. They think that saving money is gonna help you move overseas. No, it's not. Unless you got a few million, unless you're sitting on a few million, man, you'll be back in the Matrix before you can say fast. You see what I'm saying? So no, you can't be a real true passport bro if you don't have your shit together. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Thailand. I'm gonna put you as a moderator, bro. All right. So you gotta be a real, true guy who got his shit together before you can move overseas. Passport bros, many of them don't have their shit together. And that's why they end up homeless in other countries, or they end up coming back to the Matrix. Because it's hard, bro. It's hard to move to another country when you don't have your money together. And that's why the average man here is done. You can't be average in America no more, bro. Average is not cutting it. Yeah, average was cool back in the 80s. Average was cool back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And even in the early 2000s, average was cool. But now that we got this technology getting more advanced, now we got this technology with the But the dating apps and all the other stuff, bro, average ain't cutting it no more. That's why I say the average man in America is done, finished. You're not gonna get the pussy, man, being average in America, bro. Women they skipping over average men. They want the top earners. They want dudes who make money, or they want dudes who with a lot of looks. They want Chad and Tyrone. You see what I'm saying? You can't be average anymore. It's a done deal. Done deal for average men, bro. You're finished. I mean, damn. I mean, when I say you're finished, you are finished. Average men are finished. Average men are doomed to be alone for the rest of their lives, man. And who want to be alone for the rest of their lives? Nobody wants to be alone, bro. Nobody. I don't care if you a lion or a tiger or a bear. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be alone, bro. Even animals run in packs. Even animals run in packs, bro. Nobody wants to be alone. And you can't be average anymore nowadays, bro. You see what I'm saying? Tyler, yeah, I'll have a Cash App maybe in a few weeks. I appreciate it, bro. You can donate in a few weeks, man. A few weeks. I'll have everything together in a few weeks. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, bro, you have to be above average nowadays. You can't, like, think that things are going to just come to you. And no. Things are earned nowadays, bro. You see what I'm saying? So, even going overseas as a passport bro, your money got to be straight. So, if you're a guy that wants to be a passport bro, you're going to have to self-improve a little bit to go overseas. Meaning that you're going to have to get some type of stability to live out there long term. And some of you guys want to go over there, you want to find wives, you want to find submissive wives, you want to go out there, you want to get a woman, right? You want to be with a woman out there in these other countries. But bro, in order to do that, your money has to be straight at least. The reason why a lot of these other passport bros can go overseas, like some of these retired military guys or whatever, okay, because they got stability. They got money coming in every single month, and it never fails. You know what I'm saying? You got a check coming in every other Friday, like twice a month. You got a check coming in for like $2,500. You're living off $5,000 in Thailand or something like that. $5,000 a month. You see what I'm saying? So even being a passport bro, you got to be above average, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because the way technology is nowadays, bro, you can't be around the average. You can't be average. The average man is gonna have a problem out here in the dating market. The average man is gonna have a hard time making friends. The average man is gonna have a hard time with everything out here because the human species, the human race is getting more advanced. Technology. The human race is getting more advanced every single year that goes by. Our cars are getting better. Our technology is getting better, bro. Because we got youngsters out there with big ass brains pushing themselves to the limit to make society and technology more sophisticated. You see what I'm saying? People coming up with new ideas to make money. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Like, bro, you understand that us men, The reason why we get out there and we create things and we make a lot of money is to get the woman. We got pressure on us every single day to better ourselves, to escalate ourselves to the next level, to get ourselves to the next level. We, as a human species, are getting smarter, bro. You know, and we push ourselves because we want that money and we want that honey. And I understand there's a lot of guys out here that's lonely like a motherfucker, bro. They ain't had a woman in months. They ain't had a woman in years. I had this one guy get up on my live stream. He told me he was average and he ain't had a woman in 9 years. I said, God damn, boy, what the fuck have you been doing the whole entire 9 years? You see, a lot of guys, they sit and they soak for 9 years. I'm like, bro, in 9 years, you could have built something to make females come to you. What did you do the whole entire 9 years of your life? What did you do? You ain't had a woman in 9 years, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? What have you been doing them 9 years? Have you been striving to make yourself better? Have you been striving to get yourself above average? You sat back on your ass for 9 years. I don't want to hear it. I hadn't had a woman in 9. Like, bro, what did you do in 9 years, though, bro? What did you do? 9 years went by, bro. You could have been an actor. Hell, you could have been a doctor or a lawyer. Like, bro, what did you do? A lot of niggas, they waste time and they cry about why women don't like them. Okay, well, bro, if you ain't got looks, if you're just average, you're going to have to work harder to get women, bro. Even in other countries. You want to go out there, you want to find a submissive wife, a so-called submissive wife overseas, but, bro, you got to have your money together anywhere you go. You got to be above average. What did you do? I was so, shocked when that dude told me that he hadn't had a woman in 9 years. I said, bro, in that 9 years, I would have been hustling. I would have been hustling and bustling for I would have made myself a movie star or some shit like that. I would have got so much money. You got a problem in the dating market, so you got time to solve it. You're not getting women, bruh, you're gonna have to fucking work harder. Get above average, bruh, because the average man is done, finished, done. And the thing is, it can only get worse from here. It can only get worse. You see what I'm saying? It can only get worse. What's up with it, Keith? Keith Jenkins? I haven't seen you in a long time. Keep working, bro. Striving for better things, man. Because that average shit, bro, it ain't gonna never cut it no more, bro. You see what I'm saying? You might as well just, hang that shit up for being average. Done with. Like I said, being average was cool back in the 80s and the 90s, okay? Because technology wasn't as advanced as it is now. So you can get away with being average, in the 80s and 90s. You meet a female, you're average looking, you got an average car. Yeah, you can get away with that. Why? Because like I said, technology wasn't as advanced back then. So you was able to get away with being average. But nowadays, nigga, with technology the way it is right now, you better be trying to get your ass up in that 20% of men that's getting sex on the regular. You better be hurrying up trying to get in that motherfucking goddamn 20%. Because let me tell you, niggas in the 20%, they getting laid on the regular and they're getting women, they're getting sex. And let me tell you something, bro. I have had a taste of being in 20% of men, bro. I went around, let me tell you something real quick, bro, because I wanted to feel like, I wanted to see what it was like to be in the 20% of men. So I went around, I started lying to females that I was a software engineer. This is back in like, you guys remember that shit, back when I was doing the pickup artist shit, right? And I was so desperate to get a female of a different caliber that I was going around lying, telling females that I was like a software engineer and I'm making over a couple of $100,000 a year. And women were flocking to me. Okay, I started getting all kinds of attention just telling them that. I'm making over $200,000 a year, and this is like over there in Walnut Creek, right? I'm getting dates, and I'm getting attention and stuff like that. Until one day, I met this one chick. She was a black girl. She was kind of on the heavy side, but she had this big old breasts, and she had a nice ass, and she was like average looking. She was around a 5, 6, something like that, 5 or 6, something like that. And I told her that I was a software engineer and shit. And I mean, I was pulling it off because I had a bunch of like expensive jewelry on. You guys remember when I was doing the pickup artist shit, I had like this $500 bracelet that was like a two-tone bracelet. It was like 18 karat gold with sterling silver mixed in, right? I had another watch. It was lesser than this though. I had like a $200 or $300 watch on. I had nice shoes on. You guys remember I bought the geckos or whatever, and they were like brown and it was leather and shit, right? And I was getting all sorts of attention of all when I was wearing all this designer shit. I was wearing it, bruh. I was designered out, okay, and I got a lot of attention from females. And I had a taste of what it was like being above average, this dressing like I had money, right? But until one day, the black female, she got smart, and she like followed me to my car, bro. I didn't know she was following me, okay, and I thought she had took off. And at the time, I told her that I was successful. I had a degree, computer science or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was a software engineer and I was making all these types of money. This is what I was telling her, bro. And then one day, she followed me to my car. This is before we even got into the bed together. I said like the second date we hung out, right? Because I tried to get rid of her, man. I was trying because, she wanted to come to my house and stuff. At the time, I was just like, fuck, she gonna find out the real. and then on the second date, man, she followed me to my car. I didn't know it. And she pulled up to the car that I really had, which was, I had a Toyota Scion at the time. It was a black Toyota Scion, a $30,000 car. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Detroit, Siggy, get this nigga out of here, bro. Talking about I need mental health evaluation. Get the fuck out of here. Get this nigga up out of here. See ya, bro. Get your little bitch ass up out of here. Okay, so back to what I was saying. She followed me to my car and she saw that I wasn't balling out of control. I didn't have the fancy car or nothing like that. And she pulled off hella mad. She's screeching her tires and stuff when she saw my car. And then I think like maybe like a couple of weeks later, she saw me at the bar and she gave me the side eye. Like, I'm mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that she told me that you were successful and all that other stuff. You know, and then we didn't even go out on a date no more. I didn't even hit it, bro. But the thing is, I had a taste of what it was to be above average, to be in the 20% of men. I had a taste of that, right? So it's like women are drawn to you when you have your shit together. When you don't have your shit together, women will drop you, especially the ones who are not that attracted to you, and they find out you ain't got the money that they thought you had. Okay, but it was good, you know, because I pulled it off because I had a bunch of expensive jewelry on and like expensive clothing, just designer wear and shit. Man, like I said, man, I had like a $500 bracelet with a $200 or $300 watch on the other hand. Man, I was blinged out. And I had like $300 shoes, nice shirt, polo shirt, you know what I'm saying? And I had some nice jeans on and shit. So I made it look like I had shit going on, you know. But the moment these females found out that I wasn't in the 20% of men, the moment these females found out that I wasn't, you know, that guy that they was looking for, they got pissed off and just left me alone. But that let me know, like, bruh, you got to get your bread up. You see how it was, bruh, to be in the 20%? But at the time, I was desperate, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, like, you know, get females' attention and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So then I started lying. But I don't do that shit no more, bro. But I just wanted to see, you know, and I just wanted to feel what it was like to be in the 20% of men. And it's true, bro. If you do have your shit together, you are in the 20% of men. You will get sex on the regular. If you are average, you won't get sex on the regular. You will struggle. There's too many men on that dating app to compete with, so you definitely got to be above average. You know what I'm saying? While all these other guys out here, they whining and complaining why their fucking dating life sucks. How come they're not getting sex on the regular? You know what I'm saying? While these other guys are doing that, you got to be getting your bread up. You got to be becoming something, bro. For real. For real. Being part of the 20% of men is one of the best things ever, bro. One of the best things ever in life, to be part of the 20% of men that get sex on the regular. And if you're wondering if the 80-20 rule or whatever, that's what they call it, right? The 80-20 rule. Okay, if you think that really exists, you know, it does. Because women are looking for the best, you know, the best they can get off the internet. Either you can have a lot of looks or you have a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? Because if you lack it in both, if you average, you're going to have problems here in the U.S., bro. You're going to have a whole lot of problems. Like that one guy, he came to my channel. I can't believe he told me he haven't had a woman in 9 years? I'm like, bro, you could have built something in 9 years. Like, bro, what did you do? Sit back and just cry all day? If you struggling, you gotta get a move on, man, because you're gonna be like that forever. See, at least, like, let me tell you something. Going towards success is like digging your way out of a tunnel with a spoon. It's gonna be slow, but eventually you'll dig yourself out, right? If you ain't even moving, if you ain't even trying to budge, if you ain't doing nothing, you're gonna be there your whole entire life. At least when you're going after success or being above average, eventually you're gonna come out of that tunnel, man. But a lot of guys, they sit there and they don't do nothing about the situation. I'm like, nigga, what was you doing for 9 goddamn years? Huh? What was you doing? You know what I'm saying? 9 years. Am I in the 20% of men at low percentage body fat? Yes, I am. When I'm at a low percentage body fat, yeah, I am. When females are checking for me when I'm at low percentage body fat. Ask some of my old time subscribers who've been subscribed to me for like years how women treat me when I'm at a low percentage body fat. Yes, I am. I don't get the most beautiful women in the world, but I get dates and shit that a lot of guys don't get. I just need to drop this body fat percentage, and I'll be in the 20% of men that get dates on the regular. And that's what I'm doing right now. I had a cheat meal, but we're going to work out tomorrow. We're going to get up and we're going to run. But it's getting harder and harder to lose weight. But I'm focused on my bread more, man. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of cats got to wake up and smell the coffee. It ain't cool to be average no more. Not even for a passport, bro. You see what I'm saying? It ain't cool to be an average dude no more. You see what I'm saying? He said, I feel like looks can only get you so far. It depends how good looking you are. If you are amongst the top tier men, when it comes to looks can get you very far. If you are 8, 9, or a 10, if you a Chad or a Tyrone, yes, looks can get you far. Chads and Tyrones, they can get women that whiff money. Look at the dude. Look at the dude. That's dating. That was dating Keke Palmer. Okay. Guy's a Chad Rome, but he wouldn't have been able to delete. He wouldn't have been able to date that celebrity female if he wasn't Chad Rome. You see what I'm saying? But if you an average guy, you're not gonna get very far, bro. Look, dude, I'm an average man. I understand that I gotta be above average to get a piece of the heaven, to get a piece of the pie. I understand that I gotta work harder. I'm not in a delusional mindset. I'm not in like, oh well, sit back and just let everything come to me. No, I'm not in that like mindset. I know that I have to work hard to get to where Chad and Tyrone is at. Because we all want top tier women, believe it or not. All men want top tier fucking goddamn women. But we gotta work harder to get them. Meaning that your average ass gotta get above average. You gotta work your way above average. Or you're gonna suffer the consequences of being by yourself for the rest of your life. There's a lot of dudes, let me tell you something. A lot of average guys who ain't getting no pussy out here, bro. They ain't getting women. They're not getting females, bro. They're not focused on their money right. They focus more on crying about the situation instead of focusing on fixing the situation. Crying ain't gonna do nothing, bro. It's gonna keep you in that situation for all eternity. It's gonna keep you in that situation for the rest of your life. You come around talking about you ain't had a woman in 9 years. Bruh, you tripping. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Anybody coming here trolling, man, you gotta get these motherfuckers out of here, man. This nigga said going on 7 years. I'm going on 7 years of what, bro? You going on 7 years of what? What have you been doing for 7 years, bro? Please don't tell me you ain't had a woman in 7 years, bro. Don't tell me that. Bruh, you tripping. 7 years, that's enough time to like build something. See, did you waste time in that 7-year period, or did you get out there and hustle and become the best version of yourself? Because 7 years is a long time. Matter of fact, 7 years is enough time to cross the finish line. Okay? You know? No, he's not grinding for 7 years, bro. He talking about he ain't had a woman in 7 years. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Good cat still smile. Still got that smile, you know what I'm saying? Still handsome. I gotta get some of this fat off my face. Once I get the fat off my face, bro, you'll see. Gotta get this fat off my face. I got too much fat. But it's coming down slowly but surely. I've been working out. Slowly but surely it's coming down. What I'm saying is, bro, it's like you have to work. Don't let years go by and you ain't been on your grind. You see what I'm saying? I told you guys, you have to pick a field and stick with it until you cross the finish line, and don't quit. Pick a field that's gonna make a lot of money in the long run. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if it's school, bro. If you're going to school, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you're becoming a doctor or a lawyer, you gotta stick with those studies until you cross the finish line. Eventually you will. And then you don't have to worry about money for the rest of your life. But the guys who don't go out there and hustle, the guys who stay average their whole entire life, they're gonna suffer. I'm telling you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Those are the guys who gonna suffer. Those are the guys who gonna become an incel. You know what I'm saying? There's no room for being average. I gotta drop some body fat percentage on my face. We gonna get up, we gonna run tomorrow. I had a cheat meal, but we gonna do it. You see, when Kel-Cat put on weight, you know, that's when females stop checking for me. As long as I keep my body fat percentage at like 12%, I'm good. Right now, it's around 15%. I need to bring that shit down. Well, like I said, bro, we gotta work. We gotta work. We gotta work out here in these streets, bro. I'm a work in progress myself, bro. I'm not lying. But eventually I'm gonna get there. And when I get there, I'm gonna stop making videos. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta end this video, bro. Just remember, bro, average man, you're not gonna survive this, man, if you stay average. You see what I'm saying? Nobody in this world is built to be alone. Nobody. You see what I'm saying? If you lacking in the looks area, you gotta get money. That's the only way out. There's no other way. And a lot of money. We talking about becoming successful for a lot of guys, bro. Me, I'm on my way out, bro. I'm becoming a old man. I'm getting old. That's why I'm on the grind now, man. Because I know my time is short here on Earth. I got 40 years left. Probably. I don't know if I got that much time left. I probably got 30 years left on Earth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm prepping. I'm prepping myself, man. Prepping myself. I'm getting ready for the worst. I'm getting ready for the future. I gotta go. You guys have a good night, man. Stop being average. Get your bread up. Get your money up. I gotta go. You guys have a good night. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out.